free, and enjoy more of what the world has to offer in this action one, because this is where most human beings screw the pooch.
So a little one-person trampoline. Very
I screen shared it. Like, there's no excuse. Like, phone numbers are just out there. You just got to pick up the phone, smile, and dial.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of the Talk to Terry Morning Show, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas, and exercises to help make you the best entrepreneur that you can be, not only for yourself, but for the people you love and care about most. Personal development is what we're all about here. And today's topic, we're talking about not taking things personally in business. Not taking things personally. This is something that has absolutely crushed my soul multiple times. And I want to start with the fact that it's probably going to hurt my feelings in the future. Somewhere, some balance, we're going to be talking about how we're taking it on the chin as we're trying to grow, as we're trying to get people to do what it is we want them to do with our program. Just selling people in general can be a very, very tough gig. I mean, this is the reason why most businesses fail, because they simply do not get people to buy what it is they are trying to sell. And you have to put yourself out there a lot. One of the key things is understanding that it is a numbers game. But we're going to go ahead and go straight to the board today. We're just going to go over 3 points and tips that I have found to give myself some peace as I'm reaching out to people, sending emails, making calls, sending messages. When you're in business, you understand that there's just a lot of outreach and trying to put the right systems in place. And then also when people give you feedback, not taking it personally, or just if people just don't want your service in general, not taking it personally, because not everyone's going to want to. You can I could guarantee someone happiness. I could guarantee someone higher productivity. I could guarantee someone insane amounts of personal development in just 6 weeks and not even charge them a penny. And they wouldn't do it because they don't understand my product fully. They don't desire to do that. And so I got to understand that when I'm reaching out to people, certain people are just not in the space for personal development. They're just like, nope, I don't care about personal development. I have other things going on, not concerned with it. So we have to be ready for that, right? And thinking in whatever business that you're in, just spin it to where you're sitting in your own seat. This is what I'm doing, because everyone's got to sell something, whether it's your time, whether it's you're trying to make money, you're trying to grow a company, you're trying to get new relationships. Everybody's got something to sell. Everything's a bit of a negotiation, so this can work for everyone. So let's go ahead and jump straight to the board and go over a few points that I have found pretty helpful and comforting along the way. Episode 214. And our first point, so this is, what should we call this? Just, let's not even put a title on it. So number 1, not taking things personally. No one will care about your idea as much as you do. No one cares as much as you do. No one will care as much as you do. No one will care as much as you. This is one of the things I had confused right off the bat. I'm like, well, everyone cares about personal development. Everyone wants a coach. I mean, look at all the great Olympic athletes. Everyone's got a coach. Everyone does great with them. Everyone would love this, and they'd want to do this. And I get all hyped up about my coaching idea, my coaching process, the program we put together, and I'm going out there, and then people don't care about it. I'm like, what the hell? I thought this was the thing, and everyone wanted to do it, yada, yada. And then turns out not every single person is interested in my product, and a lot of people say no. No, Tanner, I don't want that. No, I don't understand that. I don't know what that is. And then I'm sitting here thinking like, holy crap, am I doing something wrong? Is it me? It's crazy how just a few no's in the beginning was able to turn my perspective inward and think like, you're a loser. Like, you're not doing it right. You clearly don't know how to sell. And then all these negative thoughts and emotions coming out. And then I'm just kicking the crap out of myself. I'm sure I believe everyone does this to some degree. You'll have to be your own judge for this, but just kicking the crap out of yourself after just like one bad interaction. And just, I found peace of mind knowing that no one cares as much as I do about what it is that I do. And that's one thing that's so special about humans and why I think we have the capacity. Have you ever heard someone talking about a business being like their child and having so much intense love, like a business is like their child in a way, or their clients, or like their clients become family? Humans have this incredible capacity when it is what they are into and what they do, interests are peaking, feelings and emotions are good. We can care so much about things. And I think that's a huge reason why we can make products and ideas and stuff, innovate and be what they are today, because we do care so much about it. But you can't, if I'm so busy caring about what it is I'm trying to do with my 6-week challenges, with my coaching sessions, with my writing, if I care so much about this, then then the chances of me caring about what you're doing and all this and that, you see how it can start to drop off. So understanding that everyone's into what they're doing and no one cares as much as you do, and that's a good thing. We would rather it be this way, or to my understanding, I'd rather this be this. I'd rather be really excited and love what I do and then have other people not be as excited about it than the other way around, than me not being excited, them being excited for me, and I can't get motivated and can't get up. I'm sure we can think of people that we know that are like that, and that's a dangerous space to be in. So no one cares as much as you do. Keeping that in mind. Number 2, you are not defined by your company. Number 2, you are not defined by your company. We were just talking about that example where people are so invested that it almost, their company becomes them and they love it so much. But your successes and my failures are not going to define who I am as a person, what I really strive and where my perspective is going to be at. And that has personally brought me a lot of peace of mind. So my girlfriend, my family, my friends and stuff, I like to believe a lot of them still truly love me for me just being me, and not the fact whether this company is here at the financial quarter, there at the financial quarter, that I had one person say yes to me or this and that. Or if someone just says something negative, I think in one of my videos, someone had mentioned that I didn't know what I was talking about, and they might be right. You know, to a certain degree, maybe in a certain time frame. I don't know. The video was a couple years old, and then they were talking about today, and it's like, that's kind of old. So I'm not worried about it. But I know for a fact that I'm not defined as a human being in my capacity to love, to enjoy, and not to get too sappy this morning, right? To kind of get into life coach stuff. But it's good to remember these things, that we as people are still people, even if someone doesn't want our product. It's just, I say this and I remind this because I still don't do it all the time. I forget this and I will take things personally, and then it crushes me. It makes me really sad and upset. And that's not good, because then we're not able to have the right energy and mindset to go help somebody who actually needs our help. So you are not defined by your company, whether it's doing really great, drawing an arrow up, or it's doing poorly. We are not defined. That is not who we are. That is not what defines us. And that's a good thing. We wouldn't want to be totally defined by companies, because there's so many pieces, whether it's the marketplace, the economy in general, policies put in place, health concerns. There's so many outside influences that impact business and how things run and operate, that I think it'd be a huge injustice to place all of our self-importance on a company or a business. Not true. So number 2, you are not defined by your company. You are a good person, and you can always be a good person whether you're raking in profits or not. Lastly, number 3, last one before we wrap up for the day. Everyone feels the same. This is a great thing. Everyone feels the same. You're thinking, Tanner, that's bullshit. No way. I don't feel the same as that person. What I mean by this is we feel the same is that we are striving to be better. All humans are growth-based in some way, shape, or form. Think about what it is that you really cherish in your life, what it is that you've been really proud of accomplishing. Chances are it had to do with something with growing as a person, getting better as a person, doing things that you love and care about for the betterment of the future and for yourself. So think of maybe you've had children. Maybe you've created best friends. Maybe you've done good business work. Maybe you've traveled across the country. Maybe you've traveled across the world. Whatever you've done for your personal development, you have done this experience and you have benefited from it. I'm saying that we are all striving to be better for ourselves. And understanding this logically, when someone else is taking my phone call and saying, Tanner, I don't want to sign up for the 6-week challenge. Tanner, I don't want to do your coaching sessions. Tanner, I don't want to watch your videos in the morning, yada, yada. And I'm like, oh, and I'm just hurt because I want to do better. And this other person's thinking about what would be the best use of their time and how they're trying to handle it. And this has brought me a lot of peace. Let's draw a little nice peace sign. This has brought me a lot of peace as trying to be better, get better, and understand that this is truly what I'm trying to do. And everyone, if they want to, you pick your journey, right? So we create a 1-page life plan here, and we pick our plan. We understand our vision. We understand our goals and our purpose, and we got that cemented and locked in. And then we understand there's a path that we're going to need to take in order to achieve what it is that we want to achieve. I truly believe that creating thousands of episodes on here, creating lots of content, creating more marketing campaigns is going to get me to my goals financially, professionally, for my personal goals. It's going to get, and to get there, there's going to be a lot of rejection. There's going to be a lot of things that are maybe a little bit awkward. There's going to be clients that were really great. There's going to be clients that are really bad. There's going to be experiences that are going to lose me money, and there's going to be ones that make me a lot of money. So the ups and downs of it is what I'm saying is going to be part of it. And just acknowledging that and knowing that, okay, rejection is going to be part of the process. I've said rejection 100 times this morning because that's where I personally get, not to sound redundant, that's where I take things personally from this person taking it personally episode. So rejection can be really heavy. It can be really tough. But man, at the end of the day, fuck them. If they're not about it and they're in their own world and they're doing their own thing, don't let someone else's negativity bring you down. I know that can be really tough. And this is just a healthy reminder to hopefully help with that, because it's going to come up. So use these three references if you're ever feeling down, if you ever take something personally, see if they help you. No one cares as much as you do. You are not defined by your company. Everyone feels the same. We all have goals and we all want to be better. That's all I have for today. If you guys want more information on what it is I do, send me a direct message with info. If you want to hear about the 6-week challenge that we do to help me guarantee people to become happier and more productive in 6 weeks or your money back. So cheers to that. Cheers. Let me know if you want to hear more about the coaching or vice versa if you have any questions on what we're talking about today. Thank you all so much. Episode 214. Don't care what the haters think or say. We're on our way to get better and better each and every day. Cheers to that. Episode 214. I'm out of here, and I'll see you all live with another episode bright and early, 7 a.m. Friday, Central Standard Time, episode 215. Cheers, friends. Until next time. I'm out of here. Good morning. Good morning.